What is up, everybody? All of you people that are watching the video, what's up? Today I want to talk about old games, your most fond memory, what your first game was, what got you into gaming, and I want to share with you guys what got me into gaming. My first game system actually was the Nintendo 64. And I had the Nintendo 64. I'd have Mario 64, Donkey Kong. I think those are like the two main games that I had. I had Conker's Bad Fur Day. For a 4-year-old, that's a pretty badass game to have. I had a lot of those games. Unfortunately, I never actually found Pokemon interesting. I know, I am just an awkward little child who did not follow suit in everyone else's footsteps of Pokemon. I actually hated the TV show. I thought that shit was stupid as fuck. But, I hated the TV show, maybe because it was anime, I don't know. This is actually NHL 13 gameplay. I don't know why I put it over this. But this is stuff that I had saved up because I was working on doing a montage that you might have seen. But anyways, off topic now. But yeah. So, I had a Super Nintendo, or I had Nintendo 64, and I played Donkey Kong, Conker's Bad Fur Day, and Mario 64. Those are the three main games that I played. And the way I got into gaming was my dad. My dad would have the Nintendo 64, he had it downstairs, and he would play it. He played Nintendo 64 when I was about probably 2 years old. I don't know why, but I still have this fond memory of when I was downstairs. My dad was playing Donkey Kong, and that was one of the games that he played the most when he would play video games. He'd be playing Donkey Kong, sitting down there at the site, really far in the game. And being that I was only 2 or 3 or whatever, I decided, hey, let's go start a new game. Oh, I want to save my game, so I overwrited it over his game. So yeah, that kind of put a little damper on wanting to play Donkey Kong for him. But then he kept playing it, and then guess what I did again? Oh, let's play a game. I want to save it. Press B button to overwrite. Overwrites beginning of the game. And, well, let's just say the rest was history from there. My dad eventually quit playing Donkey Kong because I was so stupid that I would overwrite every single game that I played. So he pretty much gave up on that. And so that was my most fond memory of gaming. I don't know why. It's a pretty dick move what I did, and I apologize. But it's a pretty douche move. I would be pissed if say my kid did that. I'd be like, God, no. I'd be pretty mad. But one of the things that drew me to Donkey Kong so much, I mean, even to this day, if I ever get a chance to get my hands on Donkey Kong, which isn't that much, or Donkey Kong 64 for Nintendo 64, I don't know what the exact name was, but if I ever get a chance to get my hands on that game, dude, I will play that shit all day. That is my game. I love that game. I don't know why. That and Mario 64. Those games were amazing. I love those games. Although, I never beat any of those games because my mind cannot comprehend the simplicity of those games because I was a weak-minded 4-year-old. But, so I can never finish those games. But I remember Donkey Kong. There's just something about Donkey Kong. Maybe it's because when I was at such a young age, I would always see that game being played, so I always want to play it. And so Donkey Kong it's I think a lot of the old games. I actually never played Zelda because I'm also another weird little shit who wouldn't play the greatest games of all time. But I remember Donkey Kong. It had that you had to go find the mission, do the mission, and then it was also open world at the same time. So I mean, you could just go run around wherever you wanted, and then you just do these missions. But they'd always have you on that type of mission course. Wow, I really suck at this game. I'm noticing that right now. So I apologize for the gameplay, but no, they'd always have you on the track of the missions. But dude, I didn't know where the hell I was going. I was 4. Dude, I'd be jumping in trees and just pounding on the little crocodile guys. I just really love that game. That game really brings back so many great memories, and Also, Mario 64. That game was amazing. That was one of my other favorite games of all time. I remember just playing that game. Literally, all I would do, I'd play the missions. That game, I knew how to play the missions more only because you just ran into windows and shit, and you transformed or teleported to this magical universe through a painting. So that's pretty cool. But no, I remember I'd play that game, and I'd get done with the mission and everything. And then I remember, it was something, sometimes all I did when I played that game was go on the trees, because, you can go on the trees, and then I'd just do handstands. I would just literally stand there doing handstands on trees. I thought that was the coolest thing ever. I thought that was so cool that you could climb a tree and just do a handstand. So those are my two fond memories of the Nintendo 64. That is my most favorite system of all time. I think a lot of those games, just because how simple they were. I mean, the simplicity of those games were just so simple to the point that they were fun. I mean, now you got games where you got, do all this crazy shit. But, dude, hell, I guarantee if I got Skyrim, I would be all over that shit. I need to get Skyrim. Who doesn't have Skyrim now? But, so I need to get Skyrim. But I also remember whenever I had to go to my cousin's house, he had the Super Nintendo on, I believe. And we would have, or he had, what's it called? What was it? Super Mario Brothers. I'm pretty sure it was Super Mario Brothers. Not positive on which one it was. But I just remember, whenever I got to his house and he popped that game in, bam, get out of my way, bitch. My game system. I would take that thing over. I just loved that game. I don't know what about it appealed to me. It was just, all these games are just so, fun, and you could do so much stuff in it. It was just so much fun, and I love the games. I really wish they would make more games like that now, and they would actually release them on good consoles. I mean, I just wish Nintendo would release. I'm sorry, I sound like Zoidberg from Futurama. No, I just wish Nintendo would release a good console. One of those just family fun consoles that they had back in the day. I mean, Wii, yeah, it's family fun, but I mean, come on, that's not a fun console. But those are my most fond gaming memories. Tell me what your most fond gaming memories are, guys. I'd really love to hear them, because there's some fun shit that I did as a kid, and I want to hear what you guys did. So I'll see you guys.